Anyway, she go get on the watch. And the girl is friends with the little chick that was coming for me. But I don't know this. What y'all got in coots. So we was talking, I was like, yeah, you got me? She's like, yeah, you know I got you cool. I said, I don't know if we're friends or not. Your little circle. She's like, well, yeah, Goofy, we're friends. And her saying that, she's like, I knew something was up when she said, yeah, Goofy. And you asked me if y'all friends. I'm like, I'm explaining to her why. And then she just threw a big fit. And it was like, don't be hitting her up no more. I was like, all right, but I mean, I work with her, so I still talk to her.
Right.
But not like that.
Right.
And she weird.
Man, all right, so, you know, my first marriage, my first wife, we worked at the same factory. And we was coming back from break one time. Worked same shift and everything, right? And come back from break one time, and we come through the door, we kiki and ha-ha. And then I tap on the butt. Well, somebody seen us and didn't like that I tapped on the butt. And they filed third-party sexual harassment on me, man. And they took us in the office. They asked me why I did this and that. And I said, well, that's my wife. And they interviewed her and asked her, was I harassing her, man? She said, how? This is my motherfucking husband.
But like you said, the third party thing. And they're trying to make that a thing now. We can't talk about sex. If somebody's here and they say, hey, I feel uncomfortable.
Comfortable, yeah.
Why this motherfucker ain't moving?
Right.
Why are they engaging them? And if you felt the need to speak up, why didn't you look at me, hey, I don't want to
hear that. Yeah, say something.
And now if I just dismiss what you say and keep doing it, okay, then I understand.
Right.
You're not giving nobody a chance, so that means you have to get them. You're not trying to make a compromise.
That's one time. Second time was at another place, and I was working up.
This is my second one, because the girl came in crying every day. Mind you, she got a baby. Baby daddy left her. She just come in crying every first quarter. I feel like she's crying because...
You mean crying?
Yes. And one of my boys, like, she always cries, like, she ain't getting none. And somebody went and told her. And then they came around, hey, how's it like being a woman working at Toyota? And everybody's in that circle. She quiet, but you know, come around.
Think you're a womanizer.
Like, oh, well,
you're a womanizer.
I got big boobs, so the guy's always watching. One girl, well, my butt's big, I'm always gonna look at.
Man, that's crazy.
Well, I heard that I was crying, and it's because I wasn't getting any. I'm like, what? So they try to come with that. By the time she ended up quitting, then they come back and it's like, everything dismissed. That's why I said that this is just because they didn't come back and say this to me. So that means they just watch it.
Yeah, they just watch it. See what you gonna do.
Because if they had something, I would have been gone. Now they're watching because you just asked everybody on the team. And they're telling me something different than what this person said.
Yeah, but shit,
I did mess up because we got a hood seal that goes on the front of the bumper. I'm talking to my boy, not thinking. And the hood seal's like flimsy. I'm trying to find something. It's like flimsy. Like, it's like a long piece of string. Think of a long piece of string. Yeah. So we joking. And I get to them, I'm laughing. And they got me on camera because they come and say, hey, we're going to ask you a question. What do you, can you explain to me what was you doing right here? And they show me the camera. I'm laughing, joking. That dude, I got the hood seal. I'm like, slung the thing around. Like that.
Sweet, got
it. Man, when they called me, I just broke in the hive. I'm like, man. I was like, I ain't mean nothing by it. I was just,
you know they got
checking
cameras?
the part. Yeah, but I didn't even know I did that, honestly. I'm communicating with my guy.
Yeah,
and that's the least of the worst that's happened. But where they already looking at me, they gotta look at that. So, he asked me what I mean, but I was like, bro, I ain't mean nothing by that. Y'all know that, but this time, I'm like, okay, if y'all gonna get me going, let me know. Because I got too much going on to be issues betting on if y'all gonna do this or not. He's like, it's okay, Q. It's okay, Q. You didn't mean nothing about that right. You didn't mean nothing about right. I'm like, no, but be honest, bro. Be a human being. Put your job to the side. Looking at this from me and your view, it looked like what you can say it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, but who was you talking to? I said, nobody. But I'm clearly signaling to somebody. But that's why I said I don't agree to everything, because you say, oh, well, yeah, I did. I was just playing. Guess what? You just agreed to doing something against the policy.
Yeah,
but you say no. Now they gotta do the investigation, and then everybody that is for you, they know you ain't really that bad to be sexual harassment.
They're checking your character. They're checking your character because, again, you don't know who. I don't know how y'all spaced it up, but it could have been somebody in between y'all, whoever you're communicating. They're walking by or anything to see you doing it, and was like, oh my God, buddy's over there. You know what I'm saying? Not even they ain't even worried about it.
I definitely was at fault on that. That's when I was like, okay, it's one thing if it's how I look at it. If somebody come get me or something happened to where I'm in trouble, and I didn't do it, in my mind, something better's coming out of this. You know what I mean? But if I did do it, and I do get caught, now I'm like, I can't be mad because I did it. And that's how I was looking at it. But at the same time, I'm like, dang, y'all harassing me.
Right.
Why are you coming and picking and choosing? Wait, you say to me nothing though about you? Then I was like, I didn't. Like I just said, I was looking at it. But since then, it still ain't came back. This is March. April.
Right. They just want to see if you're going to do right because, you know, like I said, like our boy with raise baiting, how you said that girl raise bait, that's how administration raise bait you. You know what I'm saying? They ask you about questions that you already know, but then they're going to throw in something that somebody made up, though. You see how you're going to react. They just might be saying, oh, well, buddy's violent. He makes me feel like I'm threatened and shit like that.
They
That's all they got to say.
Has anybody
That's all they got to say.
ever told you, made him feel comfortable? I said, never.
Right.
I said, and if somebody told me that, I'm immediately going to feel uncomfortable and be like, I know I'm not doing nothing for you to say that. So if you're saying that means I need to get away from you.
Right.
That means my aura is attacking you.
Is that what you told him?
Yes.
Well, see, look, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you did everything that you supposed to do. That's what I said. You should be lying at first, though,
they
bro.
asked her,
What?
or asked me, so why would she come here and do this about you and say that? I was like, I don't know. Do you have any ill will against her? I'm like, no. Because guess what? We've had multiple conversations about the kids. You give me suggestions on shows. I said, we have a correspondence.